Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sweet and Sour Soccer. As you can probably tell, I've just got back from the Wolves versus Southampton game, where I probably think we secured one of the most comfortable wins of the season, in what was a really fantastic game. And I've had a couple of drinks, maybe more than a couple. But guys, I'm going to be speaking about a potential Wolves incoming. And make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you are new here. The Wolves fans, if you haven't heard about it, it looks like we've potentially signed a new winger, which could be possibly an Adama Traore replacement. He hasn't committed his long-term future to the club at the moment. And despite scoring today, there's probably still going to be lingering rumours that he could head out in this January. And if he doesn't, I'm sure those rumours will escalate into the summer as he continues to only have 12 months on his contract. I mean, of course, that's one that's open for discussion. Some people might want to sell him. Others might really want to tie him down to a new deal. But the prominent thing at the moment, he hasn't agreed a new deal. And what we've been hearing from the outside in is kind of he's asking for a release clause, which Wolves won't grant. And to be honest, if you're requiring a release clause, that means you're potentially looking towards the future of potentially wanting to leave. So maybe long term it is for the best. But more importantly, it does look that we've potentially signed a replacement for him. And this comes in terms of the left winger that can also play right wing, an exciting young talent in terms of the name Chiquinho, the right winger who plays for at the moment Estroli in the Portuguese league. Now, this is a guy from what I've seen of clips. I've got to be honest, I haven't watched an awful lot of him. I'm sure if anyone's saying that I have, let's be honest, you're probably lying. But he does look, from the clips I've seen, a really exciting player. He's got a lot of pace to him and looks very exciting on the ball. I saw one particular clip where he went past the keeper, did a little dummy, actually. He did a little dummy to the keeper, then glided past him and just slotted it into the back of the net. Obviously, a player that has a bit of cheek to him, and that's something you probably want to see down the Molineux. Someone with a bit of confidence, not scared to take on and beat the man. And looks to be a real cut price. Fabrizio Romano, obviously the transfer expert, so in terms of it comes to Twitter, is usually quite reliable, as reported. But a deal looks to be likely 3.5 million, well, 1.5 million add-ons. That's 1.5 million euros, I will state. So I suppose that's slightly cheaper on pounds, but let's be face it, it's about a 1-to-1. So let's just say 5 million for this winger, which might not excite Wolves fans, but I do believe this is a talent. This is a player with a lot of talent, a lot of potential, and at just 21 years of age, I wouldn't write him off. Of course, some of our best signings have come on the cheap. Max Kilman wasn't a lot. And when you think back to Pedro Neto, I mean, he didn't really cost a lot, and you'd probably value at him when he's back to full strength at 50-60 million pounds. So I wouldn't really be disheartened by the price tag. So what can I tell you about this guy? As I say, I'm not going to pretend I've watched an awful lot of him, but seems to have a lot of pace to him. 15 appearances so far in the Portuguese league, which has given 3 goals and 3 assists. So he can score, he can assist, he can play on the right, he can play on the left. He's going to offer a lot to the squad in general, I do believe. So it could be a really exciting signing, this one. Obviously, I feel like we might need to add a winger, especially with Adama Traore being linked with a move away from the club. And maybe this signing will be very telling come the future for Adama Traore. But this one, I feel like people may write it off because of the price tag. But I say, let's get excited. Let's enjoy this transfer. I'm just happy as a Wolves fan to see a transfer come in, because it looked to be a very bland, a very vanilla transfer window. But it seems to be at least providing something. And I'm sure Wolves fans, as guys, we probably want to add another centre-back to that. Although Toti Gomez looked very decent, didn't he, today? Let's be honest. We've also recalled Dion Sanderson. So maybe the solutions are within. Sorry, Wolves fans, I know you're probably booing me at this point because it is a classic Fosun, Jeff Shee statement, which is forced onto our managers. But maybe the solutions are within. And I'm sure if we can save some money, then it means we'll have more to attack with next summer. But this transfer, as I say, it doesn't break the bank, but that nonetheless doesn't mean it's one not to be excited about. He looks to have a lot of pace to him. He looks to have a lot of skill to him, a bit of confidence, a bit of flair, something that you really want to see from a winger. And I'm really excited to see what he can provide for this Wolves squad as we push towards Europa League, hopefully. Maybe if not better, let's face it, is a very cutthroat league. But at the moment, there's not too many teams that are looking too confident. I'm sure we'd all take maybe a 6th or a 7th place finish as an absolute unreal season. But let's keep pushing. Let's keep hoping. And as I said, guys, at the start, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you're new here. And hopefully we shall see you in the next video where we're providing plenty of transfer updates for all clubs. So we're doing 5 minutes, bite-sized videos. So if you are into the transfer market, want to keep up to date with what's going on, not just Wolves content, we do provide plenty of it, but also lots of other content as well. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video. And make sure you give me my thoughts on this potential signing. Not my thoughts, your thoughts. As you can tell, I've probably had a few. Cheers. Thank you. Goodbye.